you're joining me from another video, if you're joining me for the first time, hello! I have in front of me a My Little Pony, the movie electronic toy. This is of the Hippogriff Stratus Skyranger. He's absolutely gorgeous, and it's got down here Guardians of Harmony. I'm not too sure what that means, but this is a cute looking figurine. Now, as far as I know, these did not come to my country, New Zealand. I found him in America at Ross for $12.99 US. I'll put down here conversion. That is very cheap in New Zealand dollars. If something like this came to New Zealand, I can easily say it would be $60 plus NZ. And the fact that I'd never seen him before was just amazing. So the Ross store is unlike anything we have in NZ for my New Zealand followers. I know I have quite a few. It's very hard to get some toys in our country. We have to import everything. It says My Little Pony the movie grip action, so you can see that he can pick things up in his claws. Lights and sounds, we're going to test all those, and the wings flap at the same time. So he is an electronic toy and he is quite large. I've got a little pony here, the standard size ones, to compare him to. When my daughter saw him, she was so in love because he is just that cool. So on the back it says zooming sounds and glowing eyes, blah blah blah. We knew all that. Stratus Skyranger, Hippogriff. Secure the skies with legendary Hippogriff skills. So not too much new stuff, but look at this artwork on the side. This is so cool. I love awesome artwork on boxes. It just makes you want them more. Now, I believe that he was so cheap at the Ross store because, as you can see, his box was really ripped up. And there are a lot of parents out there who aren't toy collectors who are quite fussy with how their toys are given to their kids. But for me and my daughter Astra, we're just unboxing him, so we don't care what his box looks like at all. Let's open it up. Abracadabra! Ta-da! Oh my goodness, I cannot express how beautiful he is. I've never seen him before. He's just absolutely gorgeous. So he's a large figurine, and I'm going to bring up a standard size pony to see. Obviously he's going to prefer this side because there's screws on the other side. I'll show those. That's the one complaint I have at the moment, that they didn't hide the screws in any sort of way. I suppose they can't because they need a battery case. So this is a standard size pony. She's just up to basically his chest height here. That's how large he is. He's going to go awesome with, if you've seen my review on the electronic electronic Chrysalis, Cadence, and Celestia, etc. He's definitely going to fit in with those other electronic talking pony sizes. So before we get to what he says, I'm going to bring him up and you can have a look up close. Oh my goodness, check out this face. Now you're going to see the helmet on one side is sticking out a bit. That is my fault because I pulled at the plastic that was holding it on. So I'm just going to put the plastic tie the other way to hold it back down. So it has got this little mark, which is entirely my fault because I was too impatient and didn't cut it off. Rather, I pulled it off. So that is entirely my fault. Doesn't detract from how beautiful he is though. This is a determined, fierce face. You can imagine this guy is ready for war. He is so incredibly beautiful. Coming down to his chest piece here. Now the helmet is removable, but the chest piece is not. I'm not sure. Why is that not getting in focus? Come on, focus for me, please. Now that it's in focus, I don't know if that's a symbol of the hippogriffs or not. It's obviously where the speaker is. So that is why it is not removable. Coming around to here. Now they do not have cutie marks like My Little Ponies, but check out these wings. Beautiful. So he has some scuff marks on his wings, a little bit of white acrylic's gonna fix those up. But for the price I paid, I don't care. And the fact that I've never seen him before, especially not in my country. Are these removable, these little leg pieces? No. So there isn't too much you can remove off him. But here is where the claws are. So it opens like this and you put something, ow! Okay, don't do that. That is a real spring action in there. So there is a little pressure plate in here. Let's try with the scissors this time so I don't hurt my fingers again. You press on it and it grabs on. So let's see how well it, wow. Those are actually quite heavy scissors. So it has a real grip on them like they say. Yeah, don't put your fingers in there, kids. That actually hurt. But those are his claws, so he can grab in his claws. His back legs are immovable. Now, as I mentioned before, it's got the screws on this side. I imagine that's so you can change the batteries. We'll have a look at the booklet soon, but it's really, really sad in that you have to display him on this side. So we're gonna have to make sure he's on the shelf on this side, because it just detracts from the beauty having those there. And I wish that they had some foresight to put in little plugs or something that you could remove if you wanted to change your batteries, or at least remove the batteries while he's on display. This is his purple tail. Here is where the trigger is for his sounds. Let's get him down on the table and have a listen. Okay, now that he's down, let's give the button here a press. So I hope that's picking up on camera, but his eyes light up and his wings flap. Let's try again. You know what? I'm going to do it from the ugly side. You don't have an ugly side. I'm sorry, sweetheart, but this is the uglier side. Let's do it this way so I'm not leaning across the table. Ready, steady, go. So a real hippogriff sound coming through. Okay, so he doesn't really say anything. He just kind of... Unlike the other My Little Pony electronic toy figurines, he doesn't actually say anything. He just kind of gives electron noises. I know a few guys who are bronies are gonna love this and try and pinch it off me, and it's not gonna happen. Alright, I'm gonna give the brochure a quick whiz and see how we change the batteries. Alright, I've just looked at the battery change compartment. It's... Oh, my goodness. He doesn't like being held this way. It's actually underneath him. So I do not understand why they didn't take the extra steps to hide these areas here. I figured it was because of the big battery compartment for a way for easy access, but the battery compartment is actually underneath him. So that's a little sad. That's my only con. The rest of him is absolutely gorgeous. Here he is. Let's give him a go. This is a beautiful, beautiful My Little Pony toy. I am so glad that I got him for my collection, and to get him for the price that I did. Happy! There, Rarity, you've got a nice giant friend. He is definitely going on display. As I've said before in electronic toy reviews, if you're going to have them on display for a long period of time, make sure you remove their batteries so you don't get battery corrosion and the toy doesn't ruin itself basically with orange rust rings. Oh, he's making all sorts of sounds now without me even touching him. I think he's excited to go on display too. If you love My Little Pony, please give this video a thumbs up. If you love toys in general, please subscribe. We love to open toys and we love to share. Thanks very much for watching. Bye bye.